Hello again. This is Vildra. I'm back. And I am slightly obsessed with this game. Let's talk to Dorian.
The way to the bedroom is through me. Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up.
Okay, Dorian?
Apologies. Anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know?
Anyone who I might not find at first?
If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot. She might look like any old book, but she's one that you authored. You can find her on the dresser.
I'll have to keep a lookout.
Please do. She might be in need of some help from what I've been hearing. What can I do for you?
I'm okay. Just checking in.
Enjoy.
Okay. Let's see. What do we have today? Is it noon?
Almost late. Almost.
Sorry, Timothy.
Thank you. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company.
Is that not enough?
Oh, well, of course it is. I am just surprised. Few in this house can appreciate my timeliness, my specialized knowledge of time and timepieces alike. I am glad to hear you are not like the others. What might we discuss then? My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
It's kind of cute. Smile kindly.
Yes, well, well, let us start with the most important thing, Timeliness, next to godliness, as they say.
You're so right.
Of course I'm right. Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late. Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not.
You're right.
Of course I am, old bean. Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to. What did you learn from me today?
Timeliness.
Exactly! Just so, just so. Just remember, there is always time for timeliness. Now leave me. I've run out of time for this conversation. If you wish to speak again, find me at 3 p.m. Precisely at 3 in the afternoon. Farewell!
Okay. Let's have a coffee.
Kopi is in the middle of opening a bag of coffee beans, wafting their aroma towards her with a pleasant sigh.
Oh, hey! Welcome back. I hope you're in the mood for some delicious coffee. I just got him some fresh new beans, so they're gonna be nice and ready to grind. And, well, I'm looking to try something a little different today. So, what can I get for you today?
Well, let's have an affogato.
Okay, no problem. 1 affogato, order up.
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right, here we go. 1 affogato. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato?
What is an affogato?
An affogato is a pretty fun coffee. Honestly, it's kind of more like a dessert. You usually use some kind of vanilla gelato or ice cream at the bottom of the cup, and then pour hot espresso on top. It's a pretty awesome coffee.
So is it a dessert or a drink?
Gosh, that's a question that's pretty heavily debated amongst coffee fans. Personally, though, I like to think of it as a drink. Just a fun drink. We'll see you next time.
Cool. Let's talk to Daisuke.
You find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at dishes on the table. Unlike the last time, however, he has a list in one hand.
Hard at work, I see.
Not hard enough. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I am also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition. I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment.
Let me help you. It's my fault you got hurt to begin with.
You wish to right this wrong? Good. I have preparations I must first finish, but return to me again and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes.
Isn't that what the dishwasher is for?
Dishy? I trust no one but myself with such precious items. Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me.
Oh, it's kind of hot.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel...
Flustered.
Your hands are shaking. Take care lest you drop one.
Daisuke places a hand on yours, perhaps to steady you, but it has the opposite effect. There's strength and grace in equal measure in his touch, and it makes you wonder how he might touch you under different circumstances.
Are you listening?
Sorry. Yeah, I'll be careful.
You manage to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed. When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared.
I'll do whatever it takes to make things right.
Complete these deliveries, and all will be well once more. Leave me now. I must review orders and inventory. Farewell.
Bye. Do I have one left? Yes? Let's talk with this one then.
Ah, my faithful companion. Care to join me for another review?
I'd love to.
So, where should we go? Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Let's do sushi.
Mitchell leads you to the dining room. He seems excited, or about as excited as a critic like Mitchell can be about a new place.
I've heard only good things about Daisuke's place so far. Let's hope it lives up to expectation.
You walk into a rather austere space, every element seemingly selected for its clean and unpretentious elegance. The counters are of raw pine, finished to a glossy luster. The walls are shoji-style screens, and the doors slide open with a soft hiss that seems engineered to bring you entirely into your sophisticated surroundings. A water feature drips delightfully in the background. you feel instantaneously relaxed and intrigued.
Ah, here comes the owner now.
Irashaimase.
Daisuke greets you both with a warm smile.
Welcome to Omakase Daisuke. I am pleased to see you both.
Always nice to see you, Daisuke. It's obvious you've put a lot of work into this endeavor.
Thank you, Mitchell. I have only done what anyone would in my place. The dishware deserves no less than maximum effort. I hope the decor and ambiance please you.
My mind isn't quite made up yet.
I think it's exquisite, Daisuke.
You do? Seems rather dull to me.
Look more closely. It's intentional. Not dull, but understated.
Understated, you say? Let me take a closer look.
Everything has been selected and arranged in order to draw one's full attention to the sushi.
Why, you're absolutely right. I thought at first it was lazy and weak decor.
Lazy and weak.
Mitchell continues on as though he's not heard Daisuke.
But look around you. Perfectly clean, lighting muted but warm. This wood shows the signs of a master carpenter. These chairs have been selected with painstaking care. And as I listen, I detect the subtle dripping of water from a waterfall pond.
That is only Sinclair's chronic drip. But I thank you all the same.
I feel almost as if I've been transported to the Tsukibayashi Jiro. Delightful, simply delightful. Let's move on to your speciality, Daisuke. What are we to make of the settings?
Before we begin, I am obligated to tell you that Scandalabra's stories about the silver are damaging lies and not to be believed.
Believe the Scandalabra? I'd sooner let Sinclair process an insurance claim for me.
I'm glad we are all in agreement there.
Now let's have a look. We appear to be missing chopsticks.
Traditionally, sushi is eaten with the hands.
Yes, but if you wish, I can bring you some.
No need. I'll eat in the traditional way. And I must say, marvelous attention to detail, Daisuke. All right, let's get down to business. I'm starving.
As the name suggests, we offer only omakase.
Great. No need to order.
I can't wait to see what's in store for us. Okay, now, when the first course comes, let's...
Eat it right away as soon as it is delivered.
Yes, you really know your sushi etiquette. Which I find very appealing, by the way.
Blushing there.
Here you are. Please enjoy.
Daisuke places a dish before you containing what must be the most hideous, clumsy nigiri you've ever seen in your life. The fish is misshapen, and the rice seems to be falling apart.
What are we looking at, Daisuke?
Is it not obvious? This is eel.
I see.
I love eel.
Glad to know your take. I'll present my own opinions in the review. Now that we've eaten, I think it's time to go.
Okay, am I out? Yes. Start with Dorian.
Dorian, for once, does not stand in your way. Perhaps even he knows there's no sense in blocking bathroom access.
The first floor bathroom. One of the more relaxing places, if I do say so myself.
First floor? That's downstairs.
Ah, you Yanks are all the same. This is the first floor, the premier etage. Downstairs is the ground floor, because it's on the ground.
Oh, that does make sense.
Course it does. Everything that exists stateside is better thought out where I came from. In here resides Barry Styles, your beauty supplies, and Mia, the mirror, and Rebel, the rubber ducky. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Barry.
Barry is a great bloke, always happy to lend a hand however he can. Careful though, he might be fragile on the inside and not show his hand. You might not know where you stand with him until it's too late.
What do you mean I should be careful?
Barry has problems with his memory, and while he may put a smiling face on it, he does need to have a welcoming ear from time to time. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Amir.
He'll reflect back on you what you want to hear, or at least what he thinks you want to hear. He's handsome enough, sure, and sometimes he believes that looks are all that matter. For me, in my position, I can already see 5 of me, not counting the reflection in the mirror. That's more than enough self-reflection for this door. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Rebel.
They are, rowdy.
You seem to use understatement a great deal.
Precisely. They are, 3 degrees more rowdy than rowdy.
So 5 degrees?
Spot on. Might want to turn on Skylar's content-aware feature if you have concerns.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
I've heard enough.
I've said enough.
Oh, he's the best. So the best. Okay, we're gonna talk to Daisuke.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the Dateviators at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish. The
Okay.
best character in the whole goddamn game.
Oh dear. She's the worst. Are you sure about that?
Damn sure. Watch this.
Give me 5 charm.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Got any more?
You know it. But you'll have to earn it. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC. And I'm your reward.
You're terribly annoying. Okay, reward me up, baby.
Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed. And you will be amply rewarded.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Amply.
Oh, hot mama, give me those bazoomies.
You want to give my bazoomies a squeam?
Yeah, duh.
Which one? Left or right bazoomie?
Both bazoomies.
You give both her bazoomies a squeeze. They feel tender and firm. Exactly what you had hoped.
Greedy! There's almost nothing to save for later. Thank you for giving me your attention.
Yeah,
but
no.
a lavish lady has to always leave her little lover wanting. I'll see you around, lover. And who knows? You might just get lucky.
Yeah, just buzz off.
Here you are. I hope you're prepared to work.
Absolutely.
You are to make deliveries to Mitchell, Beverly, and Kopi. Do not return until you have completed your deliveries.
Please rest and take care of that ship while I'm gone.
Of course. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
Tell me about Kopi's delivery.
You will be delivering coffee mugs to Kopi. Coffee mugs are ceramic cups used to drink coffee. I am struggling to think of any further pertinent information.
Does Kopi treat the mugs well?
Yes, she does. I am always happy to make deliveries to her. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
Tell me about Mitchell's delivery.
You will be delivering plates to Mitchell. He uses them to serve food. The food is then eaten from the plates. I do not know what else to say about the plates, so I will stop speaking now.
You must take great care of the plates if you keep delivering them to him.
He does indeed. Mitchell understands that plating is equally as important as the quality of food when it comes to cooking. This is what separates professionals and amateurs. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
Tell me about Beverly's delivery.
Beverly will be receiving cups of all shapes and sizes for her drinks, both alcoholic and otherwise. The cups will be used to serve drinks. Beverly has broken more than a few glasses after imbibing her own drinks, so you must give her a stern warning to be careful with these. I can think of nothing further to tell you.
It's kind of you to supply her anyway.
While I wish everyone had my respect for the dishes, Beverly does provide a very useful service to the house, and she is appreciative, even if I wish she were a bit less clumsy while drinking. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
I'm good.
I have nothing more to tell you. You may leave now.
You could say something sweet.
Sugar. Go now.
Missing the point, but all right.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. What could I get for you today?
I have a delivery.
Huh? Oh, the new coffee mugs I requested from Daisuke. Just set them over here, please. All right. Thanks for that. How come Daisuke wasn't able to come himself, by the way?
He got cracked, so he's taking it easy.
That dish really needs to take a break every now and then. He puts the dishes before everything, even his own health.
Why is he taking his work so seriously?
That's all he knows. His family come from a long line of fine figures. Tsubasa, Moridake, Williams Casanova. There's a lot to live up to for him. He can't even imagine a life outside of his work.
Do you think he'll ever take time to do anything for himself?
I sure hope he will. But I've never seen it in all the years I've known him. Be delicate. Don't be abrasive. Anyways, thanks for delivering these mugs. Tell Daisuke I said thanks.
Oh, pitiful. Utterly mismatched flavor profiles. Texture's a mess.
I've got a delivery from Daisuke.
Mitchell waves a hand at you.
Ah, yes. Unpack them for me, won't you?
Sure.
Mitchell looks over your deliveries, nodding his approval.
Brilliant. These are perfect for what I need. They should look spectacular in the dining room.
Does it really matter that much? These are just plates.
Just plates? Just plates? Food is an art form, and the plate is the canvas. The presentation is a non-negotiable part of the deal. Plating is as vital to a dish as the seasoning. It elevates the entire experience. Without Daisuke's hard work keeping me supplied, my dishes would be nowhere near Michelin level.
I guess I should be more appreciative of my dishware.
Damn right you should. Daisuke spent years refining his craft, creating his own ceramics. He has a respect for the work you simply can't be taught otherwise. You do well to model yourself after him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have reviews to complete.
Oh dear. I'm out of charges? Are you kidding me? How can I be out of charges? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who else did I talk to? Talked to Dorian. Then I talked to Daisuke. And Kopi and Mitchell. That's just 4. I feel cheated. No, I talked to Timothy as well, didn't I? Dang. Okay, what's this?
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Meaning... Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
You can see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Makes sense.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
What? Seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay. Let's find another Dorian.
The gymnasium. Do you enjoy coming here?
I do.
I always am eager to see you strengthen yourself. If you're looking to meet some new faces, I could tell you about them.
Sure. Who's here?
You'll find Stepford, Christoph and Dunk more than anyone here. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Stafford.
Stepford is quite good looking, though some say he's lost his shine over the years. You'll find him among your trophies and awards. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Christoph.
The Norwegian cross-trainer lies in the corner. Quite large and intimidating. A violent sort. I would normally be on my guard, 2 sandwiches short of a picnic if you ask me. Though he is as immobile as I am. Predictable too. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Dunk.
Dunk's shuttlecock is scattered all around. The sporting goods that you might use if you fancy some body improvement.
His name is Dunk Shuttlecock?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Okay, I've heard enough. See you around.
Ta.
Ta-ta. This game has amazing script and awesome voice acting.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Tipsy Tumbler. What can I get for you?
I'm actually here for a delivery.
Delivery? Oh, you must be talking about the branded rocks glasses I asked Daisuke to get me. Oh, thanks so much. I'll take those right off your hands.
You hand Beverly her package, and she sets to work unpacking and cleaning the glasses right away.
I'm glad Daisuke managed to get these for me. How is that old dish slinger anyway?
He's recovering from a chip, but he seems alright.
A chip? Oh, poor guy. That's the last thing he needs. But then again, maybe he'll finally relax a little now that he's forced to.
So he really just never takes a break, huh?
Yeah, he's always been into his work, but he used to make time for his hobbies and friends. Did he tell you he writes poetry?
He hasn't told me anything but dishes.
Ah, dear, oh dear. He's fallen right back into his old workaholic pattern. Someone needs to remind him of who he used to be. who he still is. He's a real passionate guy, you know. But passion can lead to pain. It's easier for him.
So he's into poetry. I'll have to remember that.
Write him a poem. It'll really tickle his teapot.
I'll have to try that. Thanks for the chat.
Hey, no prob. Come back to the Tumblr anytime. Was I the last one?
Yeah, actually.
Great job! Daisuke's gonna love that.
We'll see.
It appears that your intentions
Oh
have
my
gone awry
God,
once more,
that-
as the
Not
interloper
her
Lucinda
again.
Lavish stands there instead, striking a pose.
Leave me alone.
It's me.
You're stealing my hearts.
I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
I want to know more about who you are on the inside.
Talk? About me? I love talking about myself. I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is, well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean?
Sure, I guess.
Sure. Whoa. I am suddenly way out of my depth here.
Am I frightening you?
Boy, you really are direct, huh? I just didn't expect you to not pick the horny option. You know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It kind of seems so frivolous. Boy, I'm really messing this up, huh?
You're more nervous than I am.
Yeah. Ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny. It's always easier when you're playing a role, I feel. When you know what the boundaries are. This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse.
You're not Lucinda Lavish anymore.
Oh, you're right. Shit. I'm gonna go.
And with that, she is gone.
Goodbye.
You find Daisuke and a lacquered friend mid-discussion.
Oh, Gabrizio.
Beautiful. Like a ceramic sunset over a shining sea of China.
I told you I would help you organize. Just look at you now. Even an injury cannot slow you down.
Your assistance has allowed me to catch up on the rest of my work. I'm truly grateful.
It's no problem whatsoever, amico mio. Ah, speaking of friends, it seems as though you have a visitor.
Ah. We will speak again, Gabrizio. Farewell.
Ciao.
You have the air about you of one who has completed their mission.
You're sharp.
No. I have repaired my injury. I am perfectly safe to handle now. You've finished your deliveries, then? Very good. It is almost as if our near-tragic accident never happened. With your help and Gabrizio's, I suppose this means my work is finished now.
Daisuke stares up at the dishes in the cabinet with an inscrutable expression. You wonder if now might be a good opportunity to bring out another side of Daisuke.
There must be something else to be done. Perhaps I can rearrange the dishes again.
Handling the dishes needlessly is a risk.
You are correct. I suppose I could spare a moment to sit. Would you care to join me?
I'd love to.
Come, sit.
As you sit with Daisuke, both of you gazing up at... You could talk to him about coffee, poetry,
I
ceramic?
clicked by accident. I heard you write poetry.
Who told you that?
Beverly.
Beverly's job is to dispense beverages, not secrets. I have been betrayed.
You shouldn't hide your art.
I am not hiding it exactly, but I am not sharing it either, I suppose. I suppose you must think it strange for a dish as serious as I am to be writing poetry.
I find it quite romantic, actually.
Romantic? My poems were never love poems, but I am glad you seem to be a lover of poetry just the same. It seems like such a simple question. Friends, lovers, hobbies. I dropped them all one by one. They were pleasant, to be sure, but a distraction. When a relationship ended poorly, I often thought of how much time I'd wasted trying to please others. When a hobby reached a plateau, I felt as though I let time slip through my fingers, time I could never get back. When I work too much, I do not have similar regrets. Or at least, I used to think so. Being forced to slow down has shown me perhaps my priorities have been incorrect for years. Now, faced with a quiet moment and friendly conversation, I find myself woefully inadequate, like a broken plate fused together with hot glue.
I'd love to help you work on reconnecting with yourself.
It is a kind offer, truly, but I am unsure if there's anything left to salvage here.
He's blushing.
I have much on my mind. Forgive my rudeness, but I must bid you farewell. I am no longer in the mood to chat.
See you later, Daisuke. Am I out of hearts? I have one. That Lucinda Lavish keeps stealing my...
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
A latte.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. You've tried my latte a few times now and pretty much asked me all I know. I think it's time I tested you on your latte knowledge. Since you asked so much, tell me, what's in a latte?
Espresso, steamed milk, and a touch of foam.
That's right! Good job! You just need a touch of foam and you're ready to finish up with some latte art.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz.
Sure thing.
Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Coffee at midnight. I know what that means. And you're about to find out, I think. We'll see.
Nightmares are nothing new to you, but this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience. It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head, with snake and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure. But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
Nightmare. I like her.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Tell me more.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinkies! If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
What kinds of things are you looking for?
These dateables have some subject matter that might be troubling. PTSD, violence, stalking, manipulation, domination, mental health issues, addiction, and many more. If you want a gentle warning when something approacheth, I'd recommend you turn it on.
Okay, let's do it.
On it. Content-aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it. Hang on. My content-aware is going off. Nightmare is, well, just that. If you don't want anything too spooky, I'd recommend skipping this one. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm okay with this type of stuff.
Carry on, then.
There's something crawling up your leg.
What?
Don't you feel it? You know it's there. A fly, maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent. A little more vicious.
Quit it.
Crawling up your leg. Aren't you going to do something about it? Ah, that's right. You can't move. Now there's another on your arm, and another on your shoulder. Dozens of little prickles across your skin. The prickles turn into punctures. The picture of poison pervading the parts of you you keep under the covers. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek. So many little legs. Spiders. Or maybe ticks. Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you hear it. The scuttling. The buzzing. The sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts. Whatever they are. They're eating you alive.
You think I'm afraid of bugs? Nice
Trying to
try.
put up a tough front, huh? No matter. I'll find out what scares you.
Doubt it.
In any case, it was simply delightful to meet you.
So you are just named Nightmare? That's not very clever.
And neither are you. Until next time.
Wait. How can I see you again?
You'll see me sooner or later. But if you want it to happen sooner, they say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in. Sleep with one eye open.
She fades into nothingness with one last creepy laugh.
Nice. Okay, let's have another Dorian.
I am the single path from the gymnasium to the first floor bathroom. Without me here, I could see you drenched in sweat after a workout, pathetically wandering from no less than 2 other rooms and doors until at last you are surrounded by the welcoming sight of the washroom. Imagine the shame as your unwashed form slithers across the second floor landing, witnessed by all the other objects, gazing at you from lidless eyes.
It was first floor first, and now it's second floor?
Where would you be without one such as me?
That's very helpful, Dorian.
I am nothing but at your service, madam.
Let's do Daisuke first.
You don't see Daisuke right away, but as you approach, you hear him calling out to you.
Please, come in.
What's going on?
Our conversation the other day showed me that I have been neglecting myself and my once beloved hobbies. And with my work done for the week, I found myself going mad for want of things to keep my hands busy. It felt like a good time to remind myself there's more to me than my deep and abiding love for dishware.
I'm so happy to hear that.
I'm glad, because you are the reason I came to this realization in the first place.
Me?
Indeed. When you injured me earlier, I was furious. I thought my worth lay only in my work, and now someone had taken my work from me. But being forced to lean on others allowed me to do things differently. I am embarrassed to admit that you and Capriccio have even improved on my processes in ways I hadn't imagined. I am far more efficient now. So if you allow me, I would like to invite you to indulge in a passion of mine. Poetry.
He gestures to a table laid out with paper, pens, and a few lit candles. It's all terribly romantic.
Oh, how wonderful.
Your enthusiasm touches me. I am happy we share an appreciation for the arts.
Daisuke guides you to sit, not leaving you much choice in the matter. You take a seat and watch as he takes up his pen.
Let us begin then. Do not overthink it. Poetry is best when it flows from your mind to the pen with as little interference and delay as possible. Do not overwork your words, and do not worry about how it sounds. Simply write with your heart.
Well, that sounds nice.
It is as nice as it sounds. Let us begin.
Daisuke's pen begins scratching against the paper immediately. Perhaps he's inspired already, or perhaps he's been preparing for this moment. You, on the other hand, simply stare down at the blank paper before you.
I'll write a love poem for Daisuke.
You feel inspired by what's been building between you and Daisuke, and you remember that Beverly said Daisuke would love a poem written for him. You begin to write.
You are writing away there. I look forward to seeing what you have produced.
I'm ready to share now, actually.
Already? Wonderful.
I call it Ode to Dishware.
Wow, an excellent start.
I fell in love with dishware. They say ugly. I'm a bishware. He's handsome and hot. A loser he's not. And I hope he'll let me kiss there.
Daisuke stares at you in silence for a few interminable moments.
That was incredible. I've never been given such a personal gift. Thank you.
You could swear you see tears glimmering at the edges of his eyes.
I am so moved, I barely know how to share my own now. But let me get on with it, before I embarrass myself making a scene.
Daisuke clears his throat, looking down at his paper with some mix of pride and excitement.
Since you entered my life, I have been renewed, like a forgotten subscription to a magazine. Your beautiful smile bathes me in sweetness, like a jar full of honey that has been knocked over on the shelf. The day you fell on top of me was a day of great change, like a pocket filled with quarters. I hope we will fall on top of each other in a different setting one day.
He stops there, looking at you expectantly. It seems that is it, and he is deeply proud of himself.
Oh, Daisuke, that was so beautiful.
You are too kind. Thank you. It has meant much to me to be able to share this part of myself with you. Thank you for being here with me.
It was my pleasure.
You and Daisuke sit in a pleasant silence together. When it comes time to part, you know neither of you will forget this moment.
Indeed. Indeed. I have 2 left.
You find Mitchell looking more pensive than usual. He sits staring off into the distance, absently swirling a glass of red. He notices you when you approach, and you catch a glint of something in his eyes.
And rosy cheeks.
Bonsoir, mon ami. Mon chéri. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing that I forget the most essential things.
Ma chérie. I like the sound of that.
Yes, well, you've been on my mind. I wanted to ask your opinion about something.
Ask away.
Do you think there is a connection between food and love? Specifically, do you think that by eating with another, delighting in delicacies, appreciating the ambiance of a fine establishment, engaging in pleasant conversation and the elegant dance of table manners, can these things make love?
They cannot make it, but they can reveal it.
These are wise words, and I must ponder them. Do return soon, yes? I must say I am eagerly awaiting our next rendezvous. I've begun to find you rather entrancing. But tonight I need some time with this glass of wine. That is to say, time to be with myself.
Oh, goodbye. Let's talk to Gaia.
Hello again, my love. Got any traveler stories for me?
Yes, I actually spoke with someone.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Dorian's from England. Gotta be.
That's lovely.
What's all this then?
Oh, that's one of the things they say over there.
Rubbish.
Oh, keep going.
You having a laugh?
I'm taking the piss.
Listen, you two. Canada and America are beholden to England for smithing and refining the language we're speaking right now, which is called...
English.
English. From England, land of Angles.
Did we learn anything from that? I do like getting under his door frame just a little, though. Always worth a giggle. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yeah.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Kopi's from Singapore.
Wow.
Her name is based on a special kind of coffee called Kopi Luwak.
It's true. It's brewed from a special kind of bean.
Oh, yeah? Is it magic? Are they magic beans?
Kinda. They're harvested from the fecal matter of civets.
Huh? The what?
You heard me.
Gross!
It's supposed to be a delicacy.
That's poop from a butt.
And it's pretty expensive.
Why? Well, to each their own, I guess. Suppose I might try the poop coffee if I had the chance. But if it's that expensive, man, I don't know. Still, what a wild factoid. Let me just write that right over Singapore on my map. Poop coffee.
Probably not the most flattering factoid.
Well, if they don't like it, they should stop drinking poop coffee.
Well, the coffee I serve here is poop-free, thank you very much.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Not right now, but I want to keep on looking for more.
Okay, well, keep at it, friend. Thanks for checking in. I'll be waiting.
Am I done? No, I have one left. Go sit with Koa.
Koa gives you a friendly wave, patting the couch next to him.
Hey, buddy. Come over. Take a load off.
Thanks.
No worries. Just come get comfy.
You take a seat next to Koa, and even though he says nothing, you can tell that he seems happier just to have you here. He closes his eyes, a small smile on his face. Neither of you says anything. Somehow, the longer the silence stretches on, the more comfortable things feel. Physically, you're on your couch, but mentally, you're at a Hawaiian beach, listening to the waves lap against the shore. Koa is practically radiating comfortable satisfaction, and the happier he is, the happier you find yourself in turn.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Oh, he's blushing.
Thanks for sharing the vibes today, buddy. Now, before you go, or I fall asleep, I got something for you.
You found my car keys.
Sure did. You haven't really been going anywhere, so I wasn't rushing to find you and give them back. But us being cool felt like you should have them back now.
Glad I can rely on you to help with this stuff.
Always. Man, sitting here with you really just puts me at ease. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. If you want to stick around, feel free. Thanks for sharing the silence with me.
Oh, I like him. Handsome dude. Oh. Oh dear.
Valdutian Tides! Yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19! Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Okay. Well, it's time to go to bed. And it's time to take a break. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.